Welcome to the AW Services YouTube channel. Today's video is on pressure washing. Whether you're an existing trader or you're somebody starting up, if you've gone and bought yourself a new pressure washer, ensure that you read the manufacturer's warranty instructions and how to start guide, etc., because it'll have all of your important servicing. My machine, when it was new, I ran it for 20 hours. I changed out the oil for new oil. I periodically change the oil every month regardless of cost, because it gets used an awful lot and I want to maintain my engine. My crankcase is in tip-top condition. Check that your fuel cap hasn't got any condensation in there. If you're storing it in the winter months and you've bled your pump out, you can put antifreeze in your pump, or you can buy a winter specific pressure washing like a preservative that you can put in the pump. Also, if your fuel tank's empty, take the lid off, give it a quick spray around WD-40 on the inside of the petrol tank and leave the cap off, but leave a microfiber cloth over the top to act as a screen so wildlife and bugs aren't going to get in there, and that's not going to rust or get humidity in it. That's my preference anyway. Make sure you change the air filter. I've mentioned the spark plug. Make sure that your gearbox and pump oils are correct. Change those periodically as well, as per manufacturer's instructions. Always ensure that you've got the dipstick hole tightened up so it's not going to leak oil onto your pump trolley. The oil on that only needs to be in a line diagonally to the top of the thread. If you put an extension tube on there, which you can buy aftermarket, you need to be mindful that the oil that you're putting in is the same, or if you put more in there, you need to be sure that you've got the correct size extension tube, or otherwise you're going to get too much overpressure in the crankcase and you'll knacker it up as well. Make sure your trolley, like this is the Watertek version from Rutland pumps, I spray it every couple of weeks with WD-40 and I wipe it down with a soft lint cloth. That stops it getting marks, stops contamination to the stainless steel. If you've got a dual pumps machine, you need to make sure that your blue powder coated trolley is clean all the time and you don't put any rusty wrenches or spanners on there, because you will contaminate that. You will chip the powder coating and then in turn it will rust. I don't know whether I've mentioned before, but on all of my machines I always add a tachometer to them. It's self-adhesive, sticks on the air filter housing. I've got a single inductor wire that's wrapped around the HT lead to the spark plug, and that will tell me my overall running hours. And I've also got service intervals on there as well, and I write down my oil changes and everything in a book with date, time, viscosity and amount, because I'm sad, but this is an investment. If I had to buy another machine like this tomorrow, I wouldn't be able to afford it in one-off payment. So you need to make sure that your investment is protected and you look after it. Make sure that your water hoses aren't all mouldy. Make sure you have not the rubbish in your foot valve screen filter at the end. It's clogged, not clogged. Make sure it's tight. Make sure your hoses are tight on the Jubilee clips, otherwise you'll be sucking in air and you're not going to get the right pressure out of your pump and it'll be knocking because you've got air in there. But those are the basics basically on how to maintain a petrol or pressure washer. This one here came from Rutland pumps. Ben and the team there are phenomenal. If you need anything from them, I post a link in the description of this video. Like the video, share it with your friends, subscribe, support the channel, help it grow. I really appreciate that. Thanks for watching AW Services.